Ladies and gentlemen, there comes a time in life when the world begins to slow down. The noise of youth quiets, the days stretch longer, and the mirror reflects not just a face, but a journey. It's in these sacred years, the later chapters of life, that we often find ourselves asking new questions. Do I still matter? Is there purpose left in me? Can I still find peace and strength within myself? The answer, with every fiber of your being, is yes. This video is not about looking back with regret or forward with fear. It's about returning to yourself every morning with power, with truth, with dignity. Because words are not just sounds. For the elderly heart, words become medicine. They are a mirror you hold up to your soul, and when spoken with belief, even in the quiet of your home, they can shift the way you face each day. That's why today I want to share with you 5 powerful affirmations, not just to repeat, but to live by. These affirmations are not for pretending life is easy. They're for reminding you that you are still strong, still wise, and still here for a reason. So whether you are 65 or 85, whether you live alone or among family, these words are yours. Repeat them each morning. Breathe them in. Let them shape your thoughts, your heart, your day. Because this part of your journey is not the end. It is the most sacred chapter yet. Let's begin. The power of words in our later years. As we grow older, the pace of life shifts. The noise quiets down, the phone rings less often, and the once buzzy schedule finds room for silence. In that silence, something powerful happens. We begin to hear our own thoughts more clearly. And what we tell ourselves in those moments matters deeply. In fact, it may be the most important voice we ever hear. You see, in youth, we're shaped by the voices of others. Teachers, parents, bosses, society. They tell us what success looks like, what beauty is, what we should strive for. But in the later years, those voices fade. What remains is our own inner dialogue. And that's where the true journey begins. Because now, more than ever, we must become guardians of our own minds. The thoughts we feed ourselves, the words we whisper when no one else is around, they build the foundation of how we experience each day. That's why affirmations are not just self-help fluff. They are survival. They are strength. They are medicine for the soul. A simple sentence like, "I am still needed," or "I am becoming, not just aging," may seem small. But when repeated each morning, it becomes a shield against self-doubt. It becomes a quiet act of defiance against the world's tendency to overlook the elderly. And most importantly, it becomes a promise, a sacred agreement you make with yourself, that you will not let these years be defined by decline, but by inner growth. You may not control the aches in your joints. You may not stop time, but you can choose your words. You can choose to speak power into your mornings. You can choose to remind your heart of its worth. Even now, especially now, your spirit is listening. So let your mornings begin not with regret or emptiness, but with words that build, words that bless, and words that breathe life into every day ahead. Affirmation 1. I am still needed. Say it with me, slowly, out loud. I am still needed. These 4 words may seem simple, but they hold the weight of a lifetime. In a world that often celebrates youth and speed, it's easy to feel left behind. The job title is gone, the children are grown, the house is quieter than ever. And in that stillness, doubt creeps in. Am I still important? Do I still matter? Let me tell you this. You matter more now than ever. You are not just a person. You are a living archive of experience. You have laughed, cried, loved, lost, survived, endured. You carry within you lessons that can't be found in books or taught in classrooms, and that wisdom, the world is starving for it. A young person may have the energy, but you have the insight. A child may have questions, but you carry the answers they don't even know they need. You are a well of truth in a noisy world, a reminder of what really matters. Love, patience, resilience, faith. You are still needed in your family, not just as a presence but as a guide. Your stories aren't just memories, they're maps for others. You are needed by your community, for your calm, your courage, your ability to see beyond the surface. You're needed even by strangers, who might just find peace in your smile at the park, or strength in the way you carry yourself through the day. And most importantly, you are needed by yourself. You deserve to wake up and know that this day, this breath, is yours to live fully. You don't have to prove anything, you've already proven enough. But your voice, your presence, your being, it still holds light. It still carries power. So let this affirmation echo within you every morning. I am still needed, not because of what you can do, but because of who you are. Because simply being you with all your years, all your wisdom, and all your heart is more than enough. Affirmation 2. I am stronger than my struggles. Say this with me, not as a whisper, but with conviction. I am stronger than my struggles. You see, the body may slow down, the hands may tremble, the stairs may look taller than they used to. But don't ever mistake these signs of age for weakness. Because beneath that tired skin and behind those weary eyes lives a warrior. A soul that has survived decades of life's storms. You've faced loss, perhaps a partner you loved, friends you cherished, roles you once held, gone. You've walked through illness, heartbreak, disappointment, and long nights of uncertainty. But look at you, you're still standing. That isn't weakness, that's resilience. That's real strength, the kind you don't show off but carry quietly day after day. You see, the world often celebrates the strength of the young, muscles, speed, loud voices. But true strength, it shows in endurance, in calm, in how you hold yourself together even when everything seems to fall apart. And that strength, it belongs to you. So when you wake up to stiffness in your knees, or you forget a name, or feel the weight of age pressing down, don't let it define you. Remind yourself, I've faced bigger things and survived them all. This day is just another hill, not a mountain, and you've climbed plenty before. Your strength isn't in your back or your legs, it's in your spirit. It's in how you show up every day despite the aches, despite the quiet, despite the memories that tug at your heart. It's in how you still care, still love, still hope. So let this affirmation become your armor. I am stronger than my struggles. Because your life has been a journey of survival, courage, and growth, and every scar, every wrinkle, every gray hair is proof that you've already won battles many couldn't even imagine. You are not broken. You are battle-tested, and you are stronger, far stronger, than the struggles you face today. 3. More daily affirmations to anchor your soul. You've already embraced 2 powerful affirmations. I am still needed. I am stronger than my struggles. Now, let us complete your morning ritual with 3 more. These affirmations are not magic. They are reminders. Reminders of who you are. Reminders of what you've learned. And reminders of the peace that is still available to you every single day you rise. Affirmation 3. I choose peace over worry. You've spent a lifetime carrying the weight of worry. Bills, children, health, responsibilities. You've watched the world change, sometimes too fast, sometimes in ways that don't make sense. But now, in this sacred chapter of your life, you are allowed, no, you are entitled to choose peace. Let go of what you cannot control. Breathe through the uncertainty. Let your heart rest. Peace is not weakness. Peace is wisdom, and you've earned every bit of it. Affirmation 4. Every day is a gift I am grateful for. When you're young, you count your years. But when you're older, you count your days. And each day, even the slow, quiet ones, is precious. Gratitude isn't about pretending life is perfect. It's about recognizing the beauty in small things. A morning breeze, a hot cup of tea, a smile from someone passing by. Say it each morning, "Today is a gift, and I welcome it with a grateful heart." Gratitude will soften your soul and strengthen your spirit. Affirmation 5. I am becoming, not just aging. Aging is not the end of growth. In fact, it's the beginning of a deeper kind of becoming. You are still evolving, still learning, still discovering parts of yourself that were buried beneath years of duty and distraction. You are not fading, you are unfolding. Oh, every wrinkle is a line of wisdom, every gray hair a silver crown of survival. Say this aloud, I am still becoming. And believe it. These 5 affirmations are your daily companions, not to deny life's struggles, but to rise above them with dignity, calm, and strength. Your voice still has power. Use it to lift your spirit every single morning. And so, dear listener, we come to the end of this gentle yet powerful reminder. You've been through decades of living, not just existing, but truly living. You've weathered storms, celebrated joys, grieved losses, and still you rise every morning with breath in your lungs and wisdom in your heart. That in itself is a miracle. These 5 affirmations are more than words. They are tools. Tools to build inner peace, restore self-worth, and awaken purpose in a season of life that the world too often overlooks. But you are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are a pillar of wisdom, and your spirit still carries weight. So tomorrow morning, when the sun gently filters through the curtains, when the world is still quiet, take a moment for yourself. Repeat these words, not just with your lips, but with your soul. Because every affirmation is a message to your inner self. That you are needed. That you are strong. That peace is a choice. That life is still a gift. And that even now you are still becoming. Let your mornings begin not with regret or routine, but with deliberate, sacred intention. You are worthy of that. You always have been. And remember this, aging is not the end of your story, it is the beginning of your truest voice. Until next time, take care of your heart, speak kindly to your soul, and never forget. You still matter, you still shine, and your best days may be quieter, but they are no less meaningful. Thank you for watching. Stay wise, stay strong, and may peace walk with you every morning.